Hey guys, Ichigo here. So I wanted to tell you how I got into the furry fandom and how many years I've been in the furry fandom. So I think it's been about 7 or 8 years. I haven't really keeping track of it, which I should have, but I didn't. But during my journey through having these many years being in the fandom. Sorry about my poodling. I don't know where the heck I put my paws. I think they're in the closet, but I'm not sure. But it's really hard to press record when you have paws on, so um, I just use my hands. And a lot of furries do, and I don't think it's a big deal. So if you don't like it, then leave because it's no big deal, like I said. So, yeah, I'm still a human under this mask. So why can't you see my real hands once in a while? I got fur tickling my upper lip. That's one problem with furries. You either get hair from your head or fur from your mask in your freaking mouth, nose, or tickling you, or you get your own hair in your face and it goes in your eye, and it's really annoying. But um, um, yeah. So yeah, I've been in the fandom for about 8 years, I think. I don't. I'm not really sure. Okay. But how my journey through this 7 or 8 years has been pretty fun, but I've had some drama in the past. When I first started out on my old channel, my old YouTube channel, I had a few actually, but it was mostly El the Bat, where the drama was taking place. But mostly it was just me getting involved with drama because I was depressed and had nothing better else to do except pick a fight with someone. I don't know why I did it. I was just in a bad place, and eventually I just stopped being mean. And I'm like, why am I being mean? I'm not a mean person, and birdies are so nice, and well, most of them, some of them were picking fights with me and saying I did things that I didn't do. But that being said, I was nicer to people, and I realized how positive it can be, this fandom, and it was just helped me with my anxiety, and it really, when I'm depressed, like I've been a little depressed lately, COVID, family issues and stuff like that, and really just getting in this costume makes it all better. All my costumes, I have a few, but you know what, my parents aren't really accepting of it. They think it's just childish and weird, and they also look to the sexual side, and I'm like, yeah, there's an adult side, but what doesn't have an adult side? Like, if you think about it, really. But mom also was saying we have sex with animals. That has happened in the fandom, but people that do that get expelled, canceled. They don't want, they don't, they aren't wanted in the community anymore. So anyone that does that is not a furry. They're just a sick person. So how I my journey getting a persona. I'm still kind of struggling with trying to find a persona I really connect with. Right now I have Percy that I'm pretty connected with. Before that I had Sheena that I really liked, but Percy right now is who I really connect with. I have 20 personas at the moment. I probably won't have any more because I have too many. But I have lists of other, like I have other types of personas too, and then I have OCs, and I have like tons, because I just can't stop creating them, and I don't always use most of them because I have so many, which is kind of sad, but I have an Instagram so I can kind of keep track of them on there. So it's been a struggle finding my personas. I went through so many different lists of personas, but I found one I like and I'm going to keep. And Percy, I don't know if I'll keep him as my main persona or not, but who knows? He's a wolf, by the way. And this is Ichigo. She's a ferret. She went through a few transitions. She almost was sold to her friend. Then she didn't have the money, so I said maybe you should have it for free. And then I'm like, big mistake. Good fursuit. You don't give it away for free, even if it's your best friend. And then she's like, I'm not going to wear it, so you can have it back anyways. And haven't talked to her in a while. But yeah, so the fandom's been great. Like, it's helps me so much. I'm like totally obsessed with it, and I drive my mom and dad crazy when I talk about it, because I have Asperger's, and with Asperger's, when you have a passion, you just constantly talk about it. And it's helped me with my Asperger's too. Like, when I would make videos without my suit on, I'd be stuttering so much. But I'm not stuttering with it on, because you could see. So, yeah. How I started, how I became a furry. So I knew about furries. I thought they were weird at first. Then I started researching them when I found out I was going to go to a convention, which I knew furries sometimes go to conventions that are not furry conventions, like they go to Comic-Con and stuff. So I went to Comic-Con and I saw a furry there. Her name is Daphne. She goes by Coldpaw. That's her persona's name. I'll put her YouTube page in the description. Her YouTube is Sinister Vibes, if you haven't heard of her before. I haven't really talked to her in a long time, but I have her on Instagram. But I haven't seen her at Anime Time in Fredericton in a long time. She goes to Anthro East Coast now, which is a furry convention in Nova Scotia. I'm hoping to go to someday. But yeah, I met her, and I'm like, I already thought furries were cool because I looked them up. And then I'm like, drawing different characters and stuff. And then I just kept drawing them, and I always draw them all the time now. And I'm like, I don't draw much else. And Mom's like, why don't you draw something else? I'm like, because I like doing this mostly. So, yeah, I met her, and I'm like, oh my god, I need a fursuit. So I got this girl. But before that, I made a few, which were not good, because I used one was a plastic container. Oh, so cringy, I know, and it was so ugly. And then I made one out of cardboard. No, don't use cardboard to make fursuits because of black mold that can kill you. So then I made one out of a stuffed animal. That was my first real fursuit, I guess. But it wasn't really a real fursuit. It was made of stuffed animal. And then after that, I was looking for a good price on a fursuit head. And then I got her, Ichigo's head. She used to be Ruby. And then I changed the name, because I changed the species once. She was a bear mixed with a ferret. But now she's back to being just a ferret. I have to fix her tail up because I freaking wrecked it over the years. So, yeah. So that's how I became a furry. That's my first video. Bye.